Hey guys, and welcome back to E3 2018. This time with a PC gaming show, and I have Blind and Lewis with me.
Hello.
Hey.
There is magic in PC gaming. Let's celebrate that magic together. This is the PC Gaming Show.
Hey, as well, I'm talking to you, Dropped Frames. Great to have you here.
I mean, we're not Dropped Frames, but we're cool, right?
Gaming Show come back again for the 4th straight year.
Sure.
Now, good on you. Now, I'm not the only host here this year. I have my co-op partner up in the balcony. It's Frankie Ward joining us today. How's it going, Frankie?
Hey, Sean. I'm going to be up here in the balcony with a bunch of creative new PC games coming your way. From Warfare's latest update to some offbeat indie gems.
Frankie, we are so excited for the show to get started. We have over 30 games we're going to be looking at across the next 90 minutes. So let's get it underway. Our very first title is from Coffee Stain Studios. Their game has absolutely massive construction as well as automation. Let's take a look at Satisfactory.
I'm trying to make a joke out of that name, and I can't find one.
All I'm thinking of is Infinifactory.
Yeah. Factorio? It's got conveyors.
So does Infinifactory.
I'm
Good
liking this
music.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
This is more kind of Factorio.
Like first-person
Thereabouts,
Factorio. You know, I was interested, and then I saw it was first-person.
Yeah.
Like, I immediately lost a lot of interest.
Sadly, I agree.
I know Coffee Stain. What have they made before?
I can look it up.
Goat Simulator.
Oh. They've done other things, though, right?
Yeah.
What else have they done?
Sanctum.
Okay, yeah, that's what this is reminding me of. This looks like Sanctum. Sanctum was like a first-person tower defense thing. Maybe I might actually be back on board with this. I don't know. I like the vehicles. As long as they don't say come into early access.
Co-op? Question mark.
Of course. Come on. Don't be silly.
This might, like, actually be my thing.
I mean, it's got the Factorio vibe. Definitely pretty looking.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of the first-person building stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Never been a fan of it. Satisfactory. I might actually look into that.
Satisfactory is essentially about building these huge automated factories. So you play as an engineer that's been sent from Earth to this alien planet, and you're going to build this enormous machine. It was hinted at the end of the trailer there.
Yeah.
And to build that, you need a whole ton of parts, which you need to build machines that will make them for you. So you'll start out pretty simple with a few machines.
So it's Factorio meets No Man's Sky. Got it.
Expand until you finally you need to start cutting down trees and replace them with like more convenient concrete. But to make plastic, you need to get some oil. So you need to go out and you need to find this oil, build some oil pumps and oil refineries, and set up a transport with self-driving vehicles between the outpost and your factory. Oh, this factory will grow enormous. The main part, which will probably be the biggest, will start spreading more and more and more. Or in some cases, we'll have players just building these massive, tall buildings with factory floor upon factory floor. But including the resources that you need to gather from basically all around the map. Yeah. So you'll have vehicles driving all over.
Neocab. Okay. Okay, I like this aesthetic.
I like this art style already. Yeah.
Ooh. This looks like my jam. Soundtrack's
This
good.
is reminding me a lot of Subsurface Circular for some reason.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess self-driving cars didn't work out.
Yeah.
I think the idea is that self-driving cars has taken over this industry.
Let's take a look at Stardoc's Star Control Origins.
Long ago, the Singularity formed, its creators uplifted into something beyond our understanding. These beings, now known as the Lexites, left Earth, traveling to multiple planets in our solar system, before vanishing altogether. This is why we are here. Welcome to Star Control, a state-of-the-art international space agency tasked with the exploration of our solar system and the defense of Earth. Here reside the world's brightest minds and greatest technology, brought together by a strong curiosity to discover the unknown. Help us pioneer the future. Join today.
This definitely looks interesting.
Star Control has accelerated the construction of our new modular deep solar system vessel specifically for this mission. It's the fastest, most expensive ship humanity has
That looks like a
ever
graphics downgrade to me.
These games all are very cartoony.
Yeah.
Evidently received traces of your radio broadcasts themselves.
They're like top-down games, if that makes sense. But it's a spiritual successor to a really old franchise.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean that in like a bad sense, just that it seemed like what they were showing before
Yeah.
was like pre-rendered and looked nice, and then they switched to the in-engine thing in it. This is kind of jarring.
I think it looks okay. It's got a style. Kind of Spore-ish, actually.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of weird aliens. It looks like Star Control. That's the thing, though. If you go back and look at old Star Control stuff, that's kind of the art style it's trying to mimic.
So Star Control is an open universe action RPG. You can visit dozens of aliens, hundreds of different stars, thousands of different unique planets, and you can land on each and every one of them. Yeah, so we're really excited about the story that we prepared for Star Control. It's funny, it's creative, but also has some dark, sinister side to it. However, what we're very proud and very excited about is we have an infinite universe. That is, we are fully simulating the entire universe at all times. So even if you're on some podunk little moon in the corner of the universe, the aliens are still moving around the universe, doing their own thing, exploring and interacting with each other.
Now, I know modding is going to be a big part of Star Control Origins. How does modding work?
So what's your favorite science fiction show?
Probably Firefly.
Yeah, so what would you think of making Firefly Season 2?
Shit, that's a lot of pressure, Patrick.
Well,
you're putting me on the spot on stage right now, yeah.
We have a week to do it, so. But anyways, in Star Control Origins, you can create your own ships, your own planets, your own galaxies. You can package up your adventures and share them with your friends online.
So what are your thoughts on this game, Adfo?
I actually like it, and it seems to getting better and better over time. Of course, it got some slight issues, but that's okay for an early access game. The performance side is still a little bit rough, but it's gorgeous looking even on minimum settings and...
Maybe.
Another pirate game?
Close your
Nope.
eyes and imagine a place where the sun is bright and the beaches are wide. A place filled with southern charm, where the water is as warm as the welcome. So come feel the
More
wind
sharks?
in your sails. Kick back.
Okay.
And relax. Enjoy the local cuisine. Your dream vacation is waiting for you here on the Gulf Coast.
Oh gosh. So I'm the shark.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you ever seen Piranha 3D?
To book your vacation,
Man-eater,
operators are
okay.
standing by.
That looks fucking stupid.
So you get to play as the shark.
Yeah, no, it does.
You are the shark.
Looks like a good kind of stupid.
This is an open world action
Yeah.
RPG.
This is an open world action RPG.
An open world
Or as
action
we like to call
RPG.
it, a shark PG. Oh.
Also, I like that pitch. Let's see what this game is, though. Raw Fury's got some good stuff. They've got really good taste.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Very noir, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting aesthetic.
Bringing your base back, Adfo.
Yeah, but no booty dropping.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But yeah, I like the art style and music is fitting somehow.
Ooh. This is kind of similar to that other taxi game we saw.
Yeah.
So what is the gameplay here? We've seen driving. I want this.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, it gives me Journey vibes.
Well, they called it narrative focused.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love the smoke effects on the, or the sand effects.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's sand?
Yeah, it looked like a desert.
Love the hand-drawn art style.
Yeah.
I realize hand-drawn games are in this year, but I'm totally okay with that.
It's quite the art style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looks puzzly.
Sable is an open-world desert exploration game. It's not a game about combat or about leveling up. It's a game about solitude, and it's a game about exploration. You play as Sable, a girl leaving her home to explore this world filled with monumental architecture, fallen spaceships, and you'll travel around on your hoverbike learning about the people, the culture, and the history of this world.
Greetings, Commander.
Genesis Alpha 1? Okay, I'm listening.
Okay.
The mission is to find a new home for the crew on board of this ship. Expand your ship and explore the galaxy for resources and interesting new life forms.
Like 3 seconds of that made me think of what was that game we did for story mode?
I know which one you're talking about.
Ready your weapons.
It's got very similar aesthetic. Pretty fire effects.
Yeah.
This screams early access to me. I like the base management side of it.
Oh yeah.
Can they just make a fucking TV show out of Don't Starve already?
We do this every year. Come here, talk to me.
Okay.
How do we run a hospital?
I can't tell, is this real or not?
It's a game about designing and building your own hospital. It's
Talk directly at my tie.
Yeah.
Is this... What?
I got to look out here, you said.
Yeah, no, just look
His
straight at the
microphone's not
ground.
working correctly.
There's a lot of customization. Is this not working at all?
Yeah, it's great.
Doing great. Carry on. I'll carry on then. Yeah, a lot of customization, a lot of interesting characters in our world, which, with all these different characters, we had to come up with some really interesting illnesses and cures for them. And you have fun in 2 Point County exploring different regions and curing people with different ailments. And as you can see on the screen, we've got... This is real. We actually researched this. It's a certain animal. And also you can train people. You can train your doctors to be better, your nurses to be better.
Like the double
Do
joysticks.
research so you can unlock new wonderful cures.
Yeah. You know,
saying everything, isn't it? Sorry, I didn't know if your mic was working. I was a bit backfilling. Carry on.
Yeah, so, I mean, tell me about it. Like, what is the sort of late game sort of experience that you'll be playing through? Because this looks like it's quite deep into the running of a hospital.
Yeah, this is later on. So you start off and you're
You're researching and you're training up staff, you're diagnosing illnesses, and you're hopefully curing them and making money, and then heading off.
I see this malady. Yeah, I see this malady called turtle head. Can you explain a little bit about what that is?
Yes. It's when the head becomes so shrunken, it gets stuck in the neck orifice, just pops out slightly, and it has to be extracted. And Mark, how's it get extracted?
This is something maybe we've all been there. I know. This is one where a little bit of suction always helps. And
and
it's gone.
And out it comes.
Plus $10,000.
We had to research how to do that.
That's actually a real illness.
It is. It's real.
England.
Now, I had to ask about something that I think every young man has to deal with at some point. What is a monobrow infestation?
Well, monobrow is
follically enhanced.
Yes.
Problem. We've all been there.
Yeah. I haven't.
No. Okay.
But it needs to be diagnosed and cured pretty quickly. If it doesn't, it'll fester, and you might shed.
Did he just cough out a mustache?
Like he sneezed and his eyebrows jumped off.
Got rid of before the health inspectors arrived.
It looks like the monobrows are multiplying in the hospital.
They breed they're big breeders. The monobrows.
They like,
that's funny.
Places.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Disgusting. So you've got to keep your hospital clean,
Kill Steve.
well-maintained. Otherwise,
oh
they're
man.
breed and you'll have a trouble.
I want to ask about sort of how the game evolves over time, because Theme Hospital was very mission-based. How does the experience of running a hospital change as the game goes on?
Yeah, so once you've started your first hospital, it's a pretty simple affair. And then
That's some new stuff.
Through 2 Point County, there's different regions. There's a cold region, there's warm regions with contagious diseases. And, there's
poor regions, there's rich regions.
Yeah. So we've got volcanoes, in fact.
We've got all sorts of wonderful, weird effects can happen in different parts of the world.
So you might struggle to manage your hospital empire because a volcano went off nearby.
Okay, this is adorable.
It's like a frickin' farming game, like Stardew Valley type thing, where you farm these little creatures and then you have to raise them.
The Double Fine published game currently.
Yep.
I was gonna say maybe this was like that side mode thing from Sonic Adventure 2.
I have no idea what that was. That's cool. So Adfo, you've mentioned in the past that you find Anno games less interesting, like they get kind of repetitive quickly, even though they're beautiful. What would it take for a new Anno game to hold your interest? Because they're very, like, production line focused games,
Yeah, maybe less production line, more city building based. But honestly, I'm not sure. I have no idea why I don't like Anno that much, because in general it has everything I like. But I don't know, man. I really don't know what it is.
You want more Tycoon? Less production line.
Maybe that. Yeah, maybe.
It's kind of mixing city building together with economic simulation and naval warfare. And at its core, it's a sandbox game. So,
and I hate the naval warfare part.
Yeah, I don't like the combat either. They need to fix that.
To explore the world and build huge cities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this looks interesting.
If this is cheap...
It looks funny.
If this is cheap, I'm in.
Smell you later, you old
So, first of all, I want to thank Lewis again for joining us and watching PC Gaming Show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. as well as Blind. Thanks for joining. For you guys out there, thanks a lot for watching. If you really enjoyed this video and want to support us even more than just watching our videos, you may want to consider heading over to Coffee to buy Blind coffee, because he will stay up all night editing this video and a lot of other highlight videos. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.